sense that's like, because I certainly have a distinct opinion on this after watching the show on television, but who, you know, in the building, did you get the distinct sense of like, this guy's the most over, either heel or babyface? Like who stood out as far as that goes?
Will Ospreay, easily. Everybody. And his, I said this to the person sitting next to me who does Raptors stuff. He's involved with Raptors media. And I turned to him and I said, he has his presentation down packed. When he comes out, he knows all of his cues. He knows how to do his entrance. He knows where to go to the crowd to get them to do the Ospreay chant. He has that intangible and that knowledge of like how to get the fans invested. So he's a guy. Mercedes Moné, of course, she's just come in, so she is now a hot commodity for the company, and rightfully so. If any of the figures are anywhere near what she has made, then she is going to work to make sure that the money she's getting paid is valued. So you see it from her. It's fresh. People like that. She's obviously got a huge fan base. That goes somewhere. So she's another name. And Kazuchika Okada is another one. But that's just because in this case, this was the first time Toronto had seen Okada since Forbidden Door. For me, I'm sitting here like, I just saw him in January in Las Vegas.
No, Okada. Nothing there.
It's just Okada.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you know, I know you haven't watched the show back yet on television, but the Will Ospreay came across the same exact way on TV. I mean, he has an energy about him right now that, like, I watch him and watch, like you said, there's a crispness there. There's a, like, being a professional on TV there, hitting your marks, hitting your spots, you know, cutting a good promo that, like, and he's not known as like a promo guy, but he's so energetic and so intense in a way that's not inauthentic. That's not like, doesn't come across as like, oh, he's putting this on. It's really authentic. And I think he connects with the crowd that way. Like, I watch him and then, you know, you watch him do that promo and you know what he can do in the ring and the type of wrestlers that AEW likes to showcase and the type of wrestling that they like to have on their shows. This guy, I mean, he has to be a guy that Tony Khan looks at and goes, okay, if I was old school, you know, evil promoter guy, this guy would carry the entire weight of the company and just go, you know, put him out there. He's your face. I mean, I just think he's synonymous with what AEW wants to be in so many different ways. And he's getting the exact reaction that he wants from the crowd.
On top of that, I think one of the smartest things that they've done in terms of the presentation for Will Ospreay is the fact that he doesn't have to wrestle every week. Could he? Absolutely. Yeah. Would he put on an incredible match every time he's out there? Yes. But instead, we're playing it in a character. We're letting him have his moments in front of the microphone, and we're letting him get his charisma across so much tidier and so much better so that the fans get invested in him and they don't just say, oh, this guy's having a great match. No, they're saying he's not only a great wrestler, but he's also a great entertainer. And that is something that I want to see so much more out of when it comes to AEW and their presentation, because there were so many times where I'm turning to people and I'm just like, I'm so happy that they're good wrestlers. I really just want them to be great at entertaining or at least shaping their character to the point where you know how you should be reacting to them, or how at least the majority of the crowd should be reacting to you.